pick up, it's going to be the Centaur. So we've got they do pick up the Frost Shield early over on Fata to make sure that they have that little bit of extra survivability if needed, and I think with the aggression coming out from the side of RNG, definitely makes sense.
Yeah, it's a pretty good lane here for the Spirit Breaker and the Centaur. They're getting a nice little connection here.
Oh, but the bash though. About to say, I was like, I don't know if they can quite finish off Ghost or put out that much damage, but MSS gets lucky with some of that. Yes, the fortification. MSS is going to do a charge forward. We're getting off a couple of these clicks, gonna be able to get a little bit of that agi, but Somnus just walks away. And bottom lane, Kaka. All right, you know, it's a wild thing. We've talked about how strong Marcy is.
The immediate hero that they looked towards when they saw, top glimpse.
Leslau. Oh, the glimpse back. Need just a couple more clicks here from Ghost if they can get over there fast enough. One more should do the trick, and it's going to be X-Nova who gets the kill.
Not going to be happy about getting a bit of gold. Charge in coming in by MSS, but he doesn't have a friend anymore, so that's just going to be a charge and runaway. And
they've already managed to snap up the double damage rune, so perhaps just trying to get that rune control. It's a bash off. They've got the Frost Shield. This is looking like they can put out decent damage on Somnus, but seems to not really mind that much. He's got the double damage. He's gonna give a couple of clicks. Oh, they go in for that Sinister Glaze.
Yeah, top, the killing off
I can't
Centaur.
talk. Oh my god.
Sinister Glaze also able to use that region to farm. He didn't kill the Satyrs though. The little Satyrs, if they hit you 5 times, that's the win they're gonna dispel, so he loses the region.
That's a good point. Top lane though, some pressure being placed on Leslau. They still have the last if they want to use it, but they don't need it. They just have more than enough to slow down Leslau and get the clicks off. Although Somnus,
and then the mobilizing towards bottom around the DP. Stark though.
There's the jump immediately over onto Chalice. A good stack start. They end up smacking him over a little bit further than you are. Is in some danger as they get off the silence. That Chain Frost doing absolutely nothing. As MSS realizing he has got to get out of there, and he's got to get out of here fast. Fata is just getting chased down by Somnus. He does have that double damage, so should be able. He even drops those seeds of serenity, gets the glare off. Quinn joining in. Feel like they still want to go. They've got 5 stacks of sticky. MSS though charging in. Quinn getting into position. Plenty of damage coming out from this Leshreck as they do eventually end up losing Fata, but they get the kill on Somnus, and now Kaka has to be a little bit careful. These ghosts, though, doing so much. Will glimpse Quince right back in again. He is going to get burnt down by all of these ghosts. A beautiful play coming out from the side. To watch his son play is super supportive. It's awesome.
Wow, that is actually really cool.
Charging over on X-Nova. There's the hop forward from Kaka. They end up losing X-Nova right away, but Fata does end up getting some clicks in, gets off a Chain Frost. They'll be able to kill Somnus. Now Kaka trying to run away. They have the Exorcism. RNG will respond. And they did buy back on the Disruptor, so they managed to get the kill on UR. They'll turn it around, get a kill on MSS.
Yeah, and this is the team fight that I was talking about. RNG, they have so much damage coming out between the Death Prophet ulti.
Exorcism, you know, in the middle of the fight where she wants to be, but not take as much damage. There's still smoked here. Somnus. Okay, there's a blink forward coming out from Leslau, jumping onto Somnus. They'll go and drop that Static Storm though over onto MSS. A couple of these nice Chain Frost bounces finally coming into play. Somnus gets the lasso off over onto Fata. Should be able to get enough. And over on the back lines though, you can see UR, he gets disposed, he gets clicked down. That is a kill going to Kaka.
Fantastic reactions there immediately by X-Nova. The moment that the Stomp came in, he's there to protect. He puts down the kinetic field and stops the Spirit Breaker as he charges in, leading the way.
There it is. There's the lasso onto Quinn. Should be able to lock him down long enough to collect the kill. A little bit of a glimpse back over onto UR. Will pop the BKB. Doesn't want to get caught out, and that is why we see that for sure. Fata gonna be able to teleport side to come in, just defend.
This Radiant Ward is big. They have huge vision over Dire right now. Soniqs could definitely take a fight just on the back of this ward alone.
Fata playing the bait a little bit. There's the BKB coming out from Chalice as MSS dives into the back lines. You are giving the clicks up. They do manage to get the Static Storm, so that's a nice opening here for RG. Elaslav just taking too much damage. They'll end up getting the kill on Yuar. And on the back lines, MSS, he is going to be the next one to fall, as do get a couple nice bounces here thanks to that Ice Spire that gets dropped by the Lich. Quinn, the lone survivor out of all is said and done. They end up losing the Death Prophet. They end up losing Disruptor. They may end up losing Quinn. Yeah, they will, because they have Kaka here. They managed to get the hold over onto Quinn, but the buyback now from Fata trying to protect them is going to prove to be a little bit more. Yeah, Drow Ranger just sitting so far back. He's so slow with all of the sticky napalm. There's the lasso up again. Quinn's going to die a second time. 70 seconds.
I wonder how many auto attacks he took there before he...
Be careful, because they're shifting around. Soniqs coming from the other side. Chalice, though, is going to be the one who pops the smoke. Let's jump forward from Leslau over onto Kaka, but the drop immediately holding onto Quinn. Kaka taking a lot of damage here, but Quinn turning his attention over to Ghost. They want to go and pop that Aegis. It'll get taken down the first time. They've lost Kaka. Somnus still making his way over. Chalice, though, he's doing a decent amount of damage. He's pretty far in this base, but Yuar is forced away. Barely staying alive. The Yule Scepter coming into play for Chalice. He did manage to split the fight a bit, but they didn't have the damage to get any more kills beyond just Fata.
That was extremely close to Kaka actually surviving. He had the BKB pop.
I like the way Xnow is playing. He's got this ward that's going to be able to give him
Catapult is doing it. I mean, double Catapult. The Rax is falling slowly. Soniqs have to do something.
They'll show themselves finally. They jump forward, the lasso over onto Leslau, just going to hold him into place. And we get those BKBs popping over here. Ghost hiding a bit further back. You can see the damage coming out from the multi-shot. They need one more hit to finish off Yuar. They just don't have it, but they'll drop the Static Storm on top of MSS, looking for these Chain Frost bounces, but they're not going to get what they want. So they end up losing the Spirit Breaker. Almost managed to get the kill on Yuar.
DP still has ulti going in a little bit now.
Leslau looking for the opening, gets a jump onto the back line, over onto Ghost in the hop forward. They'll get the Sinister Gaze off Kaka, moving around, jumping around in circles, still chasing after Ghost, trying to get onto these back lines, but they're just not getting enough damage off in time as they'll turn back around. Somnus with the BKB, dropping the Firefly. Can they get the kill on MSS with the jump over on back again on Ghost? Again, another save coming out from Kaka. Ghost, they can't seem to kill him. He's going to be able to survive this. The split, though, coming in from Quinn. They finally managed to kill the Drow as you are running around, trying to get away. They've got some of that damage, but not quite enough. Chalice, Xnova, and Somnus. The last one's alive and kicking. You are looking to make the play again over onto Chalice. A good flame break back, protecting Quinn. Chasing after Chalice. Now, not a lot of mana left. Not anything for spells. Should be able to get the... Can they close
so much
gap?
sticky napalm.
Of course, though, not going to be able to quite finish him.
Oh my god, finally Somnus is gonna pull out and retreat here. There is the Aghanim Slark, but only has one pounce.
Oh, he uses the Fuse Charge too.
Against the Frost Shield of Lich to remove that.
There's a charge coming in on Kaka, MSS. Land, blink forward from Quinn. We have a lot of lockdown, so we'll be able to finish off, but there it is, there's the drag, but not gonna be able to quite finish as Quinn does get glimpsed back. You are looking to see if he can get anything else. Pounces forward, manages to land over on Chalice, giving a couple clicks off over onto Somnus. Get the charge, that's the Exo getting popped from Chalice, the slow over onto MSS, the rest of the team trying to get over there. We'll get the flame break, BKB gets used, they drop the Static Storm, but Quinn, he's already managed to get away. But there is a decent amount of damage coming out from this Exo with Chalice chasing after Quinn. He is going to die there, thanks to the physical damage of the Ghost. But over on the back side here, Somnus, he's looking not too healthy, he's gonna try to get away, but they use the Stampede, they finish off Somnus. These Ghosts, again, Quinn managing to get out with very little hit points. Will go for the glimpse back over onto Leslau. But again, here comes the Quinn. He's looking to get this damage to put down as Chalice, the Ghosts are returning. Almost managing to get caught by Yuar. Xnova gonna try to teleport away. Do they have the vision? They do not. He will barely escape.
Fantastic spot to TP. They try to catch her, but there's so many players just focusing on keeping her alive between the Force Staffs and the kinetic fields and her own Hurricane Pike, of course. Chalice.
Oh, there. Oh my god. The amount of damage. Yuar just ends up dying. They drop the Static Storm to boot.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you've got that
during his own
nullifier
ulti.
completed.
Yeah, he died during his own ulti there. He couldn't seem to heal enough during it. There is, of course, the Frost Arrows upgrade on Drow Ranger, and he got shot quite a few times, so the regen reduction per stack built up. And he wasn't actually gaining as much HP as he perhaps thought he would. I think he even had BKB ready. Yeah, they're angling, looking for a way to defend this, trying to keep the barracks alive with Frost Armor.
The charge forward over on Chalice. The BKB immediately coming out, and they're grouped up over here on the side. As now Chalice goes for that refresher. The chase is on. Somnus dragging back on Quinn, realizing that this is a huge problem for him. Tries to drag over to the Static Storm as MSS is indeed caught. Couple of nice bounces with the Chain Frost, but just not gonna do enough here as these ghosts just chew through the buildings. No Quinn for 115 seconds, no Spirit Breaker for 40-something. They'll just turn their attention towards this bottom area, or perhaps they're going to go just for the finish.
Yeah, they still have the Aegis, they still have Exo going for a little bit longer here, and no Leshrac. I mean, Slark has to go in and try to make something happen, but he doesn't have BKB, so he's so worried about going in. It doesn't seem like it's possible to delay it this long, but we'll see what Yawar can pull.
Still have the cheese online here for Kaka too. They've got Aegis, they still have the cheese. This is looking really tough for them. Just throwing some of that sticky napalm down. The glimpse back on you are, but they get back into the base.
Yeah,
the pounce off over onto Kaka, but they're just poking a little bit. Nice pull forward by Fata over onto Somnus. Chase after the bat rip, but now he just takes too much damage, and now MSS will be the next one to fall. This little fishy boy trying to hide over here in the corner. They're still hunting for him. Might be able to actually get a kill on X-Nova, but this is happening. They're just focusing down on the Ancient. Eventually the lasso comes out. They'll hold you are. They'll get one more kill. Team wipe on the side of Soniqs, and that's going to be the game.
Yeah, that was beautifully done there. A lot of these team fights were very satisfying to watch. RNG have a lot of synergy, and the way they play, their coordination is really good.
Most recently, that, and he plays a lot of Ember. I like all the mid laners see that. There it is, there's the Lone Druid. Man, they got like almost a full run back for the side of RNG. I used to make that joke with some of the other players. Just be like, you know, the best mid player always gets the rune. Used to drive Kyle crazy because he's like, no, it's totally, you know, luck based. But at the same time, can you argue? Oh, Quinn, Somnus. There's the first blood. Solo kill for Somnus in the mid lane.
Speaking of the best mid players,
rune for Somnus.
Oh, Topless Low is in trouble.
Yes, he's sitting a bit low. We'll get the telekinesis off, but there's the last blast.
Yeah, gets brought down by the X-Nova. Just some chill laning on mid lane, bit of harass, but again, top lane not so chill, chasing after with the Frost Shield and Lone Druid hitting.
Get the entangle. Again, MSS trying to save them, but this bear just chasing after the Doom. So you can land some really nice telekinesis, but if you don't get the bear in there too, he is going to just keep charging. Bear making the moves against Laszlo. Again, just throwing out the harass, turning his attention over to MSS, because X-Nova's here. The blast, the entangle. Kaka's here, though. They should be able to get this pick off.
Yeah, they should be happy that they didn't lose more there, honestly. With the tiny rotation, that was close to him getting an angle for Avalanche and toss. So he's trying to leech some experience, try and get there.
Converging on the top lane onto Laszlo. He's got that tumbler toy, but can't escape all of these heroes. And now with this creep wave push forward, they could opt to put the damage down tower. Yes, that's exactly what we're seeing. The Edict chipping away.
You want some experience here, mid.
I figured they was going to make the jump forward, but again, X-Nova is here. Sister Gaze followed up with the Avalanche, the toss. Need to do a little bit more damage. Splitter does land on Quinn, though, so they'll get a kill. They'll drop the tombstone. Now Fata running, but the spare. Entangle, a couple more clicks over onto Fata. He'll be the next one to fall, and they should be able to farm up this tombstone. No problem.
I wasn't sure if you said despair or despair, because that was truly despair there for Void Spirit as well as he get caught out. There's so much chain stun on him.
Snipe the courier. Nice little cheeky play from MSS. They drop a ward though. They can see so many heroes. In fact, we're seeing the TPs coming out. Jump forward immediately from Quinn. He's pretty deep here. As now they'll follow up with that avalanche. War, he just can't do anything. He just immediately pops. Do end up losing Kaka. Now the chase is on. Use the roar after Quinn. They're hoping to get an entangle anything. Not gonna be able to quite find X-Nova, trying to get within reach for the Sinister Gaze. But Quinn, he's very fast. So being able to run gets that little bit of that remnant to draw them back while this is happening. Down. They end up getting the kill on Leslau. Especially not with the way that Kaka has been so fast with these reinitiations. So looks like we'll just walk into the Roche pit, and doesn't seem like Soniqs is gonna make it there in time. They're trying to get over there. Couple hits though.
Yeah,
there
I
it
don't think
is.
they're in time. They're
done.
trying.
Kaka, Tumbler Toy forward with the avalanche. Couple heroes there drawn back. They'll drop the tombstone. They grab Leslau though over on the side. He's not going to be able to go and get this tomb off until the very last second. Over onto Somnus. Will end up dying. They lose Kaka. And Somnus just walking away here. It's going to be absolutely okay.
They have to respect the high ground tombstone. So hard to fight into. There was a nice little play there by Duke.
Again, but they're still giving chase, jumping right in here, following Leslau, dropping the birds. Entangle gets used. Throw the Frost Shield down. This is not looking like this team is going to be able to survive. RNG, they have hit a timing, and by God, they are just going for it.
Yeah, they're super strong at this point, and Soniqs, they're not really ready to fight again. Just trying to buy some time, but there's no time to be bought. This is
But they
just
didn't even have Somnus during this. The toss back immediately. Fata just pops. And now this damage being put out with this Diabolic Edict, with this bear, with the birds. This push strat is just looking so dominant. Yeah, the now this is meta. That feels like a true statement.
This is meta. It is a strong push strat, but I think the catalyst that makes it work as well is Kaka and how he plays on this timing. He's really enabled so much of their catch, and he wants to go for a little catch on top again.
They have that ward.
Greedy, but be able to.
They see Leslau, the blink forward, the avalanche, the toss, the gaze. Leslau's not having a game at all today. Does buy out before he dies, so he'll be able to have a blink dagger. And while this is going on,
Soniqs, they were not ready for it. They're trying to smoke out and take the fight.
Kaka immediately landing the avalanche over onto 3. The toss back. They'll end up losing Kaka. They grab Fata. He's a bit tankier. They want to try to get this kill on with a couple bounces with the Chain Frost. They'll get the kill now. Now you are because he get tossed to safety from the side thanks to the Rubik. He'll end up losing his life. We'll be able to push back the bear. The buyback now from Tiny. And we'll see the buyback from MSS. Jumping back here. Tiny teleporting over to that outpost. Wants to be a part of any other engagements, but they know they're so strong. They're 16k ahead.
But right now, so Soniqs, this is our last hurrah. They're trying to get some form of way to stay in this game.
They have a beacon. Look at X-Nova's positioning. Oh my god, he drops these Ice Fire immediately, grabs Quinn. So they just aren't going to have the advantage. So Leslau, he dies immediately. Quinn, just too many nukes. And now he does that fresh BKB. He's going to try to use the ultimate. We'll be able to force them back with some of that fear. Fata running away with the pig pole. They'll take down the tombstone. Kaka waiting patiently. There it is. The GG gets called. Beautiful, beautiful game coming out from the side of RNG.
Yeah, what a positioning by X-Nova there as well. Sitting behind the tree line, again, close to his own high ground ward. This is usually how you want a smoke reveal. Hide in the trees somewhere or on a ramp, and then have a ward on a high ground nearby. So you just see the enemy come, he gets the drop on